Hey guys, my name is Pando, this is Brexit Pando. Looks like we've got a Heresy Thursday, bit of a late one, do apologise. But it's a full-sized Heresy Thursday. Looks beautiful on the battlefield with the Blood Angel upgrade. So, it's another upgrade set, much like the Sons of Horus one that we saw before. I'm very surprised that we're getting the 9th Legion rather than going for, say, the Imperial Fists, but, you know, this actually fits an earlier rumour that we heard that Blood Angels would be one of the earlier forces to get an upgrade set. I believe it was Sons of Horus, World Eaters, Blood Angels, Imperial Fists, and I can't for the life of me remember the last one. Doesn't matter. I'll dig the rumour out at some point. So, what we've got here is a set containing 3 bolters, 2 Inferno pistols, an Elastius assault cannon, and a couple of melee weapons. This is not a bad set per se. We've got some bolters with some extra details on. Those are kind of nice. They're not as flashy as I would have liked, and they're certainly not as flashy as the ones on the Sons of Horus set, which were very, very flashy. They also had ones for combi bolters, which is lacking from here. In fact, there's nothing here scaled to fit on a Terminator, which is a little sad, actually. I do like that you've got one hand which is holding the bolter at the front, and is not just, you know, a shooting pose, so you can get that you know, finger pointing, or you can get a sword arm or something. That's kind of cool. The Inferno pistols are okay. They're a bit big, I'll be honest. They do seem to be a bit bigger than the 40k ones. I don't like that there's blood drops on the pistol grip of every weapon. I've never liked things hanging off the pistol grips of my weapons. Those would get snipped off very quickly from me. A pointing hand, okay, I suppose. Well, we've got them. We've got plenty of them in plastic, but that's okay. Now, the assault cannon's a really interesting one. So, the assault cannon is a prototype of the Carrier's assault cannon, miniaturized down for infantry use, and this is what would become the same one used by the Terminator squads. As far as I'm aware, it's only the heavy support squads that can take this. It's possible maybe it's also the veteran squads, but I don't think it is. So needing a minimum of 5 of them, and you only get 1 in a set, does seem to suck a little bit. It is what it is, but I'm probably wrong. You know, I haven't had a chance to check any of the rulebooks, but that's just off the top of my head, if I can remember correctly. I think it is only the heavy support squad that gets access to them. I do like that we've got some good two-handed weapons here. I do like a good two-handed weapon. The sword's blade is a little wide. I'm not a fan of the styling, if I'm going to be honest. The spear looks okay. A lot of the details on all of these weapons look really chunky and just badly done. It's the filigree. Like Games Workshop could do finer filigree. They can do better detailing. It all just comes off as rather blunt, kind of soft around the edges. Which, you know, it is what it is. It's CAD sculpting. It's resin casting. Yeah, I mean, the wings on the axe, for example, they don't seem to look that great. The crossguard on the sword, the blade of the sword, the blade of the spear, everything looks a bit chunky and a bit undetailed. So maybe this is a more junior sculptor, maybe it's an older sculpt. I don't know. And then we have this. Now this is the bit that's a bit weird. It's a Deimos version of the Battle Predator, which is fine on its own. I've got no problem with that. That's great. I have a Battle Predator myself, my Imperial Fists, because they can take an Assault Cannon Predator as well. It's the fact that this is its own separate upgrade set. It just doesn't seem worth it. Because you know this is still going to be the best part of 25 quid. You know what Games Workshop's like. If this was bundled in with this, I could understand it for the price they'll probably charge for it. And it would explain why there's no Terminator arms in here. There's, you know, a little less, in my opinion, than what you get for the Sons of Horus. So yeah, it's okay. It's not bad. I hope we get another one next Thursday. If they were showing one of these off every Thursday for the next, 16 weeks, we'd be really good. But as is, I bet we were going to be months before the next one, and that's it. So that's really it, guys. There's not much else to this video. It's an okay set. Will I buy it? Probably not. Will I pick bits of it out and order them from bit sites? Maybe. I quite like the mace. A lot of people said that the handle on the mace is a bit too short. I don't think it is. I think the handle of the mace is fine. I like the spear. I might get that. I don't think this is probably going to be worth it. Just like most of the upgrade kits, these were a better idea when they were plastic and they were quite cheap. Because when they were around about £10-ish a pack, they were almost an instant buy alongside a tactical squad. When they cost almost as much as a tactical squad on their own, it doesn't quite feel right to buy them. It becomes one of those, I'll buy a couple of squads and one of those to, add some detail here and there. They're prohibitively expensive for what they are. We're going to get some good stuff for the Heresy tomorrow, or tonight if you're in the US. So 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow here in the UK. You've got, is it LVO? Yeah, I think it's LVO. I can't remember, sorry. But we've got the big adventure that's coming up. I will not be doing a live stream. I know a lot of creators like to do live streams for those things. I still have to go to work, unfortunately. I get up around 6 anyway, so I will have a look at what's come out. I'm expecting Mandrakes for the Dark Eldar. I'm expecting the full Solar Auxilia Wave 1 announcement. And I'm expecting probably something Craftworldy Eldar, I think. Fantasy-wise, not a lot. Maybe an image for the Dwarfs. I'm expecting maybe some new... Stormcast, I think was what I'd heard the rumours of, but I don't know much about Age of Sigmar. And probably more Underworld stuff, because, Underworld skits everywhere. So if I see anything I like, I'll do a video first thing in the morning. There won't be an intro on it or anything like that. It'll just be a straight out video. Let me know what you think of this upgrade. Let me know which ones you want to see next. If there's anything in it particularly, that you'd like to see or you expect to see. I mean, I'm expecting to see like Ferromag shotguns in the Imperial Fist one. Again, I'm really surprised we didn't get the Imperial Fist one first. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, if you're going to be ordering stuff this weekend with the release of Fantasy and the release of the Dark Angels Deathwing Assault, don't forget you can go and pick them up at Element Games at 15 to 25% cheaper than UK GW retail. They're shipped across Europe, and you can use the code JAM with JAM 737. I can never remember this. It's in the description below. Use the code, it'll double your reward points, and then you can use those reward points to order extra stuff for free. Alright guys, thank you very much. Everyone who supports the channel, I love you so much. Everyone who leaves a comment, you're great. Thank you very much. Have a great evening. Bye bye.